اينشتاين بيقول التعليم مفهوش ملل، حط نفسك مكاني هتفقد الامل. ملينا المدرسه ونظام صب وكب، شرح طول الوقت عمل لنا دروب. يا استاذنا عقلي مش سبونج بوب، يشرب المعلومه وبعديها يكب. هنا في نوسكول طلعنا من الدروب، لعب مرح تفاعلات هتعجبك يا بوب.
نوسكول أكاديمي. Simply learn different.
Good morning, my dear students, and how are you today? I hope you all have a very good day, because today we have a lot to do together. As always, we're going to have a grammar. I know how are you feeling right now, especially we're going to study F together. Welcome back everybody. It's time to learn English together with English in mind, when you can have a lot of fun. You know, of course, when we speak about the past time, the present time, the future time, we are talking about grammar. No, don't act like this, because grammar with English in mind is very enjoyable and you will enjoy it a lot. Let's see what we have today. It was full of grammar errors. After all this explanation, you're still making mistakes. Tani, mistakes, Tani? Okay, let's fix this and let's work together on our mistakes, and let's see how can we elicit the language and speak with grammar perfectly without stopping, without any mistakes. Are you ready to start? Yes, me too. Let's go together. Let's get our tools needed. You know what I want from you, of course: pen and pencil, notebook, dictionary, and a laptop or a computer. Let's see today's objectives. At the end of this lesson, all students must be able to define new vocab, and also you will be able to speak about if conditional, the first and the second. Of course, you're going to improve your listening skills as one of the most important skills in English language, and of course, analyze any problem and how to solve it. We have a lot of key words in order to help us to go through the lesson. Let's see, today we have argument, introduce, pay, price, abilities. So let's get to work together and get ready. It's our lesson today. Tell me, what would you do if you won the lottery? Sorry? What is the lottery? You don't know what is the lottery? Okay, let me tell you. The lottery is a gambling, a competition by using cards and number in America. If you are very lucky, if you are lucky enough, you will have the winner numbers and you will win the lottery. The lottery is a huge amount of money. It's $1 million. So what would you do if you win the lottery? Do you think $1 million is enough amount of money or not? Look at the screen. Do you see? Yeah, it's a great view. It's like the sea view. This is the best picture that anyone can see in life. عايز تاني ولا كفاية كده؟ You need more, eh? Okay, I will give you more if you answer correct. Tell me right now, what would you do if you won the lottery? Wow, interesting. A car? A house? Brilliant. So, before we start, I would like you all to scan the code in front of you on the screen and watch this video and try to understand everything and elicit the language from the video, how we form if conditional and when we use it exactly, and then I will be here waiting for you. Watch the video, scan the code, I'm here waiting for you. See you soon, my students. Welcome back again, my dear students. I hope you enjoyed the $1 million. Now, tell me, what would you do if you won the lottery? Let's get started to work together and let's see how we can form if as a second conditional. What would you do if you won the lottery? Can somebody tell me the verb won in the second action? What would you do if you won the lottery? The verb won, in which tense? Is it present or past or past participle of what? Yeah, it's correct. It's past simple. If you won the lottery, what would you do? We have two actions in this sentence. Can you tell me what is the first and what is the second action? Exactly. The first action, you have to win the lottery, and after that something will happen. That what will you do if you win the lottery, right? So this action happened in the past and another action happened in the past also. One would. Okay, is this real? Of course not. Let's imagine a situation together. Tomorrow you have a test, you have an exam at school. Unfortunately, if you study, you will pass your exam. Here we have action will happen in the present to study. The other action will happen in the future to pass the exam. Unfortunately, you don't study. So you went to the exam, but you didn't pass. You fail in the exam. I'm telling you now, if you studied, this action must happen in the past. If you studied, now there is no time to study because unfortunately you didn't pass your exam. So if you studied, you would pass your exam. If you studied, first action, you would pass your exam. Let me ask you a question. Did you study? No. Did you pass your exam? Also no. So which means in the second conditional of if, we use the past simple to form the first action and would plus infinitive to form the second action. But always remember that both actions must happen in the past, which means this is imaginary situation. Like if I won the lottery in the past, I would buy a car, a luxurious car. Did I win the lottery? No. Did I buy the car? Of course, no. So the form is the past simple on the other action would plus infinitive. The uses that we use it for any imaginary situation that might happen in the past. I'm a football player, but I didn't. Do you remember? In the past simple, we use the negative form, the auxiliary verb didn't. I didn't study. So I'm a football player. Unfortunately, I didn't train very well. Do you think I won the match or I lost in the match? Of course I lost because I didn't train well. Now I'm not happy. I'm not feeling happy. I'm angry. So I'm thinking if I trained hard, I would won the match. First action to train, second action to won, but both action in the past, which means it will never happen because we can never change our past. But always remember, we can change our future. So now go study and pass your exams in the future. This is the second conditional of if. Look at the screen, you will see the form written in front of you and also the uses written in front of you. I know that's too much information, but that's easy. Now can you give me example? Yes? Yes, great, excellent. If you weren't so committed, you wouldn't be the man for the job. Excellent, very good. Another example. Yeah, exactly. If I didn't wake up early, I wouldn't catch the bus, which means you woke up early and you caught the bus. Brilliant. Let's move. ولسه ياما هتشوفوا معانا. Let's go together and let's take a quiz to make sure that you understand everything. There is a code in front of you on the screen. Scan the code and get back to me. I'm here waiting for you. See you, my dear students.
ولأن شرب المية بيساعد على التركيز، دوس بوز وروح اشرب مية وتعال بسرعة، ما تتأخرش.
Welcome back, my dear students. What was the test? Did you answer correct? Is everything clear? Let's see again and let's do this exercise together. Right now we have 8 sentences and we need to use the second conditional of if. Number one, if you space between brackets, find a watch in the street, what would you do with that? So find, found, found. Excellent. So if you found a watch in the street, what would you do with it? Number two, yes, you. I space send her a postcard if I knew her address. So which action here is happening first? To send the postcard or to know the address? Of course, to know the address. If I knew her address, I would, excellent, I would send her a postcard. Number three, if I had more money. If I had more money, this action in the past, had, have, had. So I would go out more with my girlfriend. Don't tell anybody. Let's move to number four. If you space not go, notice this is negative form. If you not go to bed late every night, you wouldn't be so tired. So wouldn't be, this is the second action, the first action in the past. How to negate the past? Excellent. Didn't. After didn't, no, not didn't went, didn't go, because we use infinitive after didn't. So if you didn't go to bed late every night, you wouldn't be so tired. Number five, what space you space if you won $1 million? Exactly. What would you do if you won $1 million? Let's continue. I wouldn't need a car. I wouldn't need a car if I lived in the city. Number seven, if you told me a secret. If you told me a secret, do you think I would tell it to everyone or I keep it a secret? Of course, I wouldn't tell it to anyone. Number eight, if I space between brackets go to Brazil, I could learn Portuguese. You know, in Brazil, they speak Portuguese, and this is the only Latin American country that doesn't speak Spanish, because all Latin American countries speak Spanish, like Mexico, Venezuela, Ecuador. All these countries speak Spanish except Brazil, they speak Portuguese. So if I, in the past, what is the past of go? If I went to Brazil, I could learn Portuguese. Brilliant job. Thank you, my dear students. You have done a great job today. Let's move to the second part. And now, let's make a comparison between the first and the second conditional of if. First versus second. ده ازاي يا جدع؟ It's easy. Follow me. All you have to do right now is just watch the video. I will be waiting for you here, and you are going to tell me the difference between the first and the second action. I will be waiting for you. See you soon.
بنفكرك لو في أي جزئية مش فاهمها اكتبها عندك في النوتس عشان تسأل عنها الأستاذ في الحصة اللايف.
Welcome back again, my dear students. Now, can you tell me the difference between the first and the second? Yes, this is one of the difference. In the first conditional, the action is possible to happen in the future. Let's say I have a very important match after 2 weeks, but I'm not training well. But it's possible if I train well, this action is happening in the present. If I train well now, what will happen in the future? I will win the match. Exactly. But if I, negative form of the present simple, if I don't train, I will not win the match. So in the first conditional of if, the first one, it has two actions. One is happening in the present, and the second one will happen as a result in the future. If this happen, this will happen. But if this doesn't happen, of course, this won't happen. So if you study hard, what will happen in the future? Excellent, you will pass your exams. But if you don't study hard, you will not pass your exam. If you don't pass your exam, it's an imaginary situation. I wish I had studied. I wish I studied harder. I would pass my exam. So the first conditional of if is possible to happen in the future, but the second one, it's not possible to happen because we cannot change our actions that happened and finished in the past. About the form, in the first conditional, present, future. The second conditional, it's past, would plus infinitive. That's all about the first and the second condition. Take a look at the screen, see the form. وايه تاني؟ we still have a lot. Let's go together and do this quiz. But now it is the difference between the first conditional and the second conditional of if. Go make a quiz and I will be here waiting for you. See you soon. Welcome back again, my dear students. How was the test? Easy. Now can you form the first and the second conditional of if? Now it's time to listen. This is one of the greatest skills that helps you to speak English like native speaker. I want all students to get back to page 70 in the book. You will find this table in front of you. 3 people talking about crime and reason. What happened? I want you to tell me, answer this quiz, and I will be here waiting for you. Get back to me again and don't be late. Welcome back again. How was the listening? Was it easy? Was it difficult? I'm sure it was easy. Now we have another skills to study together. Reading. Do you like reading? Of course, I remember you told me last time that you like reading. Do you remember who is my favorite writer? Excellent, it's Paulo Coelho. And do you remember what is my favorite book? Exactly. It's called The Alchemist. Have you read it? Have you bought it? Did you enjoy it? I'm waiting for your comments to tell me how did you feel about this book. Now, I want all students to take a look at page 72 in your book. You will find a picture about a man standing with 2 of his friends, and they are talking about a problem. Matt has a problem. I want you to tell me what is the problem of Matt. I'm going to give you a minute, just 1 minute. Scan the article very quickly and tell me what's Matt's problem. I'm here waiting for you. See you soon. Welcome back again. Let's find out what is Matt's problem and let's do this little quiz. Do you know what is the problem? Yes, it's about money. Everybody has a problem with money. Let me give you this expression, by the way. I'm broke. I'm broke, it means I don't have any even penny. It's 0 amount of money. I'm broke. Let's do this little quiz together. Matt's problem. What he has bought. Matt only paid. What? Matt has to find. What? Matt gets money from a bank. Why? Matt's also unhappy because of what? His bike? Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with A, B, C, D, E, F. I want you to match them together. Number 1, Matt's problem. Of course, it's a letter D. Is about money. Number 2, Matt has bought what? Yes, letter C. A used motorbike. Number 3, Matt only paid. Exactly, letter F is the correct answer. Part of the price, not all the price. Number 4, Matt has to find what? Yes, excellent, my boy, excellent. The letter B, some more money to pay for the motorbike. Number 5, if Matt get the money from a bank, he will have to pay even more money. Number 6, Matt's also unhappy because the bike. What happened to the motorbike? Number E, has stopped several times. That is the quiz we have for now. And great job, my dear students. Let's go to see the conclusion of our class for today. Today, we'll learn how to form if conditional and the difference between the first and the second conditional. Can somebody remind me? Yes, first conditional, present, future, and it's possible to happen. Second conditional, past, would, and infinitive, and it's not possible to happen. Of course, we have learned new vocab about crime like ransom, arson, vandalism. All these vocab we have studied together and we'll listen to them in the listening part. And also how to analyze your problem like math and how to solve your problem. That's all we have for today. Thank you so much, my dear students. Before you go, let me give you the next lesson vocab. It will be reflection, shadow, astronaut, sensation, light source. That's all we have for today. Thank you so much, and we're finally done. See you soon. Goodbye.
نتمنى من كل قلبنا الحصة تكون عجبتك، وبنقول لك ما تنساش تحل الكويز اللي في المصادر، وكمان تقيم الحصة تحت في التعليقات. منتظرينك في اللايف في حفظ الله.